The exciting project was kicked off by executives from the Rockies and Major League Baseball. Denver's Kennedy High School would be getting badly needed renovations to the baseball and softball field. And the money was donated through a grant as part of last summer's All-Star Game festivities. But 9 months later, the field remains in poor condition despite some work. And other planned improvements have not been done at all. So why did the work stop? And where did the money go? Kennedy High School, located in southwest Denver, the kids haven't had a home field in years because the field was deemed unsafe. We broke this story on CBS 4 News at 6. Our Marissa Armas pressing the school district for answers. Marissa, it turns out even the district isn't sure what happened.
Jim, the district was just as confused as many of the parents I spoke with. They say that they're still trying to piece together why exactly this field was never completed. If you take a look back here, you can see there are still large piles of sand sitting out here on the field. And while students are able to practice here occasionally, they haven't had a home game here for about 3 years, leaving many of these parents hauling their kids back and forth from different schools.
A pitch to renovate the John F. Kennedy baseball field turning into an out.
It is a disappointment. We were under the impression that it was going to be a really nice facility.
About a year ago, the high school was given a legacy grant from Major League Baseball and the Colorado Rockies to upgrade the field because it was deemed unsafe and unplayable. And while renovations started, they were never finished.
The community kind of was promised something and it just never got fulfilled.
Parents tell CBS 4 the field still has holes, water flooding the pitcher's mound, and bases that aren't properly spaced.
It scares me. What scares me about it is the injury possibility.
We reached out to the district to ask them why the field wasn't finished.
There has been some confusion within the district as to what is causing the problems that are happening here.
A district spokesperson says they hired a reputable contractor to do the job, and thousands of dollars were paid out.
The money was spent in the right way. The concern that we have is that maybe the work was done too quickly.
DPS says a job of this size normally takes 11 to 14 weeks, but because of the All-Star Game, that timeline was rushed.
So if we know this normally takes 11 to 14 weeks, why would we think that we could get it done in 5?
I don't have an answer to that.
While DPS acknowledged there were issues with the project, they couldn't give us any specifics.
What were those issues?
I'm not going to go into the specifics of it.
While the district doesn't want to focus on who to blame, JFK parents say it's a slap in the face not only to students, but the entire Southwest Denver community.
I hope it's not a racially biased thing that they're doing. I hope that's not the reason. I hope it's an oversight by somebody on the inside.
I did reach out to the MLB and Dura Edge for comment on all of this, but they did not get back to me by deadline. I asked the district how much money they gave the contractor, but they couldn't tell me. Now they're left scrambling, trying to find funds to finish this project. They hope to have it back up and running by fall. In Denver, Marissa Armas covering Colorado First.